Why 24/7.
Not only candidates using new media in this election, bloggers have formed a group to help arm the people with information as well as monitor the conduct of the May elections. They call their group BlogWatch. BlogWatchers Noemi, Dado, and Jane Uymatiao are here with us. Hi, Noemi and Jane. Thank you for being here. I was about to say welcome back to the show, but that was the other show,
Yeah,
the Shop Talk, no?
right.
And you guested on the show because we talked about your blog, no? Was that your blog?
About the cooking blog, about the cookies that I bake.
Ah, okay.
So far,
But
yeah.
but your blog is about myrecovery.com.
Right. I have many blogs.
Ah,
But my
okay.
main one is about myrecovery.com.
Yeah, and that's about what?
It's about parenting, health, and the recovery, my grief recovery, advocacy also.
Grief because?
I lost a son.
Okay. And Jane, your blog?
It's Here's to Life. It's really a personal blog. I just cover everything that has to do with my life, my family. If I attend blogger events, sometimes it's advocacies. So it's really a hodgepodge of things in there. But I have other. Well, for example, we get invited to events that have to do with causes. It can be medical research, or it can be.
Okay. Well, I introduced you as. The two of you being with this group BlogWatch, no? And BlogWatch is, can you explain to us?
BlogWatch.ph is a group of bloggers who are joined together so that we can write about the elections, the candidates, and voters' education, campaign finance, automated elections. Because in the past, we have been invited to events with presidential candidates. So I thought that instead of them controlling what they want, I want to, start it myself. So that's how it was born from my blog, and now we group together so that a lot of people can read it, not just one blog.
Okay, and ikaw talaga nag-umpisa nito?
This is my idea, and somebody helped me. Vival Foundation helped me set it up.
Okay, and how many members do you have?
I think 25 to 28 right now.
Okay, mga bloggers din. And then iba-ibang klaseng blogs din.
Right, as young as 20 up to as young at heart at 66.
Okay.
Right, so we are very mixed.
As young as heart. As young at heart.
Yes.
Okay. And yung mga blogs nila are?
Varied, from personal blogs.
May food blogger pa kami.
Okay. And then all of you writing about politics, or ano yun, paano yung arrangement nyo? One of you writes an article in politics and then it comes out in all your blogs, or?
No. Actually, what happens is we invite the candidates to sit down with us, and then after they are interviewed, then we usually write about the interview. Sometimes we focus on the specific question that we asked the candidate. So there could be several of us writing on the same candidate but on different aspects of the interview. Could be that way.
Yeah. And you call it BlogWatch because, di ba, merong mga watchdogs, citizen watchdogs, ganun. So parang you're another facet of this citizen watch.
Yeah, actually it just came about because we sat down one time and we were brainstorming on what we would call ourselves. And Noemi said, well, I want something that has to do with blog in there. And then I was the one who came out with the word, why don't we say watch? So we put it together, BlogWatch, and it sounded nice at that time.
Yeah, it still sounds
short
nice,
and catchy.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. Very, very catchy. Yeah. You're not on anyone's campaign.
No.
You're not campaigning for anyone in the articles you write.
No. In fact, I asked the bloggers to disclose if they are campaigning for anyone or if they support, because bloggers are also voters, right? And normally they might already have supported it early on, but they have to disclose that. But definitely they kept me paid to write. So I really have to know these bloggers, personally know them, or somebody I know already knows these bloggers. So we know each other.
The elections and the candidates and everything about them, swirling around them, are so pervasive. So I suppose that's why you just had to start writing about the elections and politics.
Yes.
Because traditional media is also limited in time, in sound bites or resources. They're focusing on other things. So we want to focus on underplayed stories.
Okay, like what? Like what is an underplayed story?
Campaign finance, for once. And usually nobody knows how much campaign spending is of a candidate.
Yeah, okay. So what did you write about campaign finance?
There's a limit on the campaign finance of spending of a presidential candidate on the campaign period. It's for a president, it's 10 pesos per voter. So we have 50 million voters, should be around 500 million during the campaign period, of course.
Okay. But so you do your own background checks, you do your own investigation. If you were going to write an article on campaign finance, for example.
We don't do investigative journalism. We were trained by PCIJ on what to look for. So we're just like watching out, this campaign looks like it's going to be more than 500 million, or something like that. Well, at least just awareness, voter education.
Okay. Jane, kanina diba you're saying your blogs Here's to Life, about, I suppose,
just
life in general.
Yes, life in general.
What is it about politics that drew you to write about it?
Well, I have 3 children who are going to be voting for the first time.
Wow, okay.
All 3 of them.
They know whom they're going to vote for now?
Well, because I'm there, they're more conscious about the things that we write, and they're really looking at the platforms, surprisingly, of the candidates. I haven't asked them if they've made up their minds, but because they're voting for the first time, I feel like I have an investment in making sure that I teach them also how to be able to choose the candidates wisely. So that was one of that was really an impetus for me to get into something like this.
Okay.
Yes.
And your 3 kids read your blog?
Well, yes, they do.
Okay, let's read Mom's blog.
Yes.
Facebook.
Yeah. Actually, what's surprising is that they're the ones adding me up rather than the other way around. I've opted not to add them to my social network because I respect their privacy, but surprisingly, they're the ones adding me up.
Yeah. Oh, there's this thing, about parents and
Yeah.
the teenagers or the tweeners. No. Right. Okay. Apart from, you interview candidates and you all write about them. Sabay-sabay yun. There's 25 of you. Ganun ba yun?
Not all of us are there at the interview. Mostly around 10.
Okay.
And not all of us can make it at the same time. And some are in the provinces.
Sino na yung mga kandidato na interview nyo na, nakausap nyo na?
We've interviewed 7 presidential candidates.
Okay.
Except for Erap, Jambi, and Acosta.
Okay.
So we're now moving on to vice presidential candidates and senators, but they're all busy right now in the campaign. So whoever is just available.
What are your other activities apart from?
Well, I have a yoga blog. I do yoga.
Okay. No, but I'm sorry. What I meant, the BlogWatch.
For BlogWatch. We also, it's really voter education. So we've been attending fora. And some of the fora, for example, we were there during the ANC Presidential Forum, and then we were there also for the Powers of the Presidency Forum. Libertas also invited us to go when they talked about electoral disputes. And what was that recently? The one we had? Yes, the Yahoo Social Media Forum. So we attend this because we're really just ordinary bloggers, and we also have a lot of learning to do as far as the elections are concerned. So.
Okay. As head Noemi, do you edit the other bloggers' works?
No, I don't edit. Except for, I just check if it's libelous. Because the one who's hosting us also doesn't want to be sued for libel. So that's the only thing I check. Because as bloggers, we are our own editors too. So that will change totally if I edit the content.
So you check if it's libelous. You also check kung baka kasi meron ng mga partisan or even if there are.
If they're partisan, as long as they disclose it. So the reader knows where they're coming from. So they won't accuse them, you're just being paid or what. But it's disclosed from the start. And we do a check also. Word gets around, in the blogosphere. So we can check if the certain bloggers are really attached in a bad way.
Okay. All right. Final words. Jane, you first.
Well, I guess it's really, we would like to, if it's okay, we could plug our website. We can be found at www.blogwatch.ph. And we would just like everyone to come visit our website because there's really a lot of content there in terms of commentaries and voter education. We're also on Twitter and Facebook, so if they would like, they can add us up.
Okay, thank you. And Noemi?
You can also follow us in the Twitter as blogwatch.ph and follow us at the hashtag blogwatch.
Okay, thank you very much, Jane and Noemi, for BlogWatch. Maraming salamat. And thank you for being there for us.
Thank you.